It's 9:30 in the morning and I'm already on my third cup of coffee. That is not good. It's Monday morning and that means I've spent the last 2 hours just organising the week. That's replying to emails, getting fork strips so I can get a parts order in so everything is here for my work for the week. That is what I do every single Monday morning. And it kind of leads me into something I want to talk about today, and that is my computer program that I had made for my workshop. It is the best thing I've ever had made. And it was my brother that made it as well. That's one that needs to be stripped and assessed for the parts order. Now let me take you through this program I got made, and I will tell you what it does, how we made it, and what we made it with. So if you want to try and replicate it for your own business, well, you can. I call this my wall of work. A lot of the suspension I work on these days is either mailed to me or they just drop the units in by hand. So I need a way of tracking all of this. And currently it's 8 sets of forks. God, how many's here? And 7 shocks. And I shouldn't forget the 2 bikes that are here for work too. So I have something called a Notion board that allocates a tile to every single job. And at this point I realised I can't really show you it because it's got everyone's information on it. I've got a plan. I need a stack of old business cards. So this is what my Notion board looks like. Let's follow Sam's job through the workshop. Once the order's been placed, Zapier automatically scrapes all of the details and puts it here in the placed column. This is the website. It's just a WordPress website, and there is a service deposit linked to a WooCommerce store. So all you have to do is purchase a deposit. And then you just have to fill out all your bike information, what kind of work you want, and then all your contact information, just so I've got everything. As soon as the job arrives, I slide it over to Arrival and Zapier automatically gives this a number. When it's been put in this column, they automatically be sent an email telling them that it's here. Now when I work on the fork, I slide it into progress. Now if I click on any one of these tiles, it brings up all the information they input on the screen just here. What I need to do once it's arrived, they want a callback, if it wants upgrading, and then I've got all their contact information. And if I scroll up, I've got all of the suspension settings to input. If I now need parts for this, I slide it over to waiting. And when this is done, the tile gets slid to complete and it automatically sends an email to them saying your suspension unit is done. And then once it's been collected or the delivery's been arranged, I put this tile into the archive. And then what that does is it automatically formats this email. I think this is really clever. I've written some Python script to do it. So these automatically get put an X in each file, right? Like this. So it's got X's in each one. I delete these and then add the number. The Python script works out which ones I've altered and then formats them into an email and then just sends the email of the item that I have corrected. So you just get like what you need, the suspension settings, in an email. You can't lose it. It's the better way of doing it. And it's got every single file. You won't get hundreds that you don't need. You just get the ones that I've altered because the others have still got X's in them. I think that's really quite clever. Which means I never have to use these again. Everybody loses them. So in short, it's a WordPress website that uses WooCommerce as a store. We then use Zapier through an API key to scrape all the information into Notion to create a tile. We then have Zapier automations set up on a Notion board that create the number, send automatic emails, and then format data and send it to people. So it's a combination of all those things. And it works unbelievably well. And I can use it everywhere. It works on my phone, tablet, on the laptop. It works everywhere. Seeing as I've got 15 units in the waiting line, let's get on with some work, I reckon. need to make a spring spacer for this shock, so I can get a different spring, but they don't make them tapered, they make them linear, so I need to make a spacer so we can fit a linear spring. I haven't got material wide enough. Either way, it gives me 5 minutes to sort this lot out. If you don't know what this lot is, you should go back and watch the workshop upgrade video. I'll link it below. Well, it's up. It's quite a nice sized wall. The plan is to have one of every fork seal. I've got a drawer of these like hangers, double length ones when I want to have more stock, and just single ones to start with. So one of every seal, like this, wall of it, on this wall, and I can easily see when I'm out of stock and I know what to order. That's the plan. Right, I'm out of it. All right, now I'm done.